find yourself buying chemical after chemical to get the look you desire? If this is you, we have a solution. Lady Caramel's Organic Hair Moisturizer, a collection of natural ingredients designed to enhance and make your hair extra special, just the way you want. For more information, call Lady Caramel at 856-575-7621.
All right, welcome back as we close out. Let's get it. With that said, here we go. We are going to talk about the College Football National Championship, which is upcoming in the playoff that just took place. In the first game, you saw Clemson lose to Ohio State. You saw Alabama take out Notre Dame. And so we have a matchup of Ohio State and Alabama in the final, which I think is going to be a phenomenal game. You've got some star-studded players on the field. I think that for the NCAA, this is the matchup that they really hope for. I think it's the best matchup. I love Alabama. I mean, they have their quarterback, Mac Jones, is a stud. They got a running back, Najee Harris, is an absolute beast. I don't know if you guys saw the game of the day where he leaped over the defender. I mean, and then they have a receiver that, well, I would love to see in Eagles green next year, Devontae Smith. And then Ohio State on their own, they got Justin Fields, who I personally think as a college football guy may end up being a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence. Clemson, who everyone thinks is number one, but that's just me. Coach, what's your thoughts on the upcoming game?
No, I mean, I think it's going to be a good one. I think a lot of Ohio State surprised a lot of people with how well they handled Clemson. So I think that gives them a lot of clout going into this game, even though Alabama's a different beast. They're always a different beast. Where they're just loaded with NFL players up and down their roster. But I think Ohio State, I mean, that's the same thing with Ohio State. They're going to be, it's going to be a good game. I think Alabama pulls away. I gotta say, shout out to Ryan Day, Ohio State quarterback, University of New Hampshire guy.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm pulling for him, but that Alabama thing is just tough. But I think Ohio State's built for it. They play in big games all the time, so I don't think it's anything new.
I mean, for me personally, I'm a Michigan fan. I've always been, so it's very hard for me to root for Ohio State in anything. But at the same time, I'm not a Nick Saban guy, so I kind of have to root for Ohio State. I think it's going to be a great game. Jay, what's your thoughts?
I'm going to go with Ohio State just because I'm not really a Nick Saban guy. Other than that, I'm not, you know what, I guess, when college football is one of those sports where I'm still growing in that area. But I don't like Nick Saban, though. Now that I do, I can tell you that.
No, and that's fun. I think what I love about college football is, and it's a shame this year, like with so many bowl games got canceled because of COVID. But what I love about college football is, there's still for 98% of the guys out there that this is where they're going to get to. This is the highest level they're going to play at. And you see, even though in Alabama you got third string guys that might end up being NFL guys. For the majority of the guys on the Alabama team, they're never even going to get a step on the field. So there's still that purity to the game that I love about college football. Even when it comes to college football, like I love watching like the Cheez-It Bowl when you got two small schools against each other because that's their national championship. I love college football. I love, that you have Clemson, you have Ohio State, you got you have Alabama. My rant is going to be that I'm sick and tired of seeing Notre Dame get into the BCS and the college football playoff based upon name. This season in particular, they beat Clemson when Clemson didn't have Trevor Lawrence, and people kept trying to say barely beat them. Thank you. And every year they get in because they are a draw on the TV and they're a draw wherever they play, and it's never based upon who they actually beat. And my rant is the NCAA has to stop giving in to the Notre Dame phenomenon. And that, I saw a great sign the other day when I was, they love doing college football game day signs, and it said Rudy was offsides. And I was laughing. I said, "That's funny." I said, "Damn, you're coming after Rudy." My thought is, I think Ohio State's going to do it. I think that, like I said, it was a shame because I think Texas A&M, which really was able to battle Alabama in the SEC, would have been. I'm not saying they would have beaten Alabama, but I think it would have been a phenomenal rematch. And I think it would have been even better for viewing purposes. But I'm excited about it next Monday night. So we'll see what happens. I'm also excited because next Wednesday the Flyers start up, so we're going to have some hockey talk, and we're going to have some Flyers hockey action, which is awesome. And I know that for a while there, when hockey was the first sport to come back when sports shut down.
Right.
So I mean, hockey gained a lot of viewers it didn't have before.
Right.
So, Coach, what are your final thoughts?
I want to give a shout out to Damian Lillard.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, yes.
You want claps or?
I mean, I don't know if we're going to
Okay, no, we didn't get no claps.
Well, so here's what Dame did. Dame got 62 put on him yesterday by Steph. And he just came out and said, you know what? Sometimes guys can do it. That's what he's supposed to do. He didn't complain. He didn't make excuses.
Sure.
He just said what it was. And you know, the last few years I've gained a lot of respect for Dame. You know, his game has definitely stepped up to another level, and I think he's starting to get the respect he deserves. So I just saw that after the game, and I was pretty impressed by that because a lot of guys would have shied away from talking about it or kind of made excuses about it. Other than that, no, I'm excited for this week for the Sixers. They got some big tests ahead of them. Even Brooklyn without KD, I think it's going to be a tough game. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. You know, and then the national championship. What's that? 2 weeks?
No, it's gonna be next Monday.
It is next Monday.
Yeah,
Okay.
next Monday.
That, you know, I enjoy like that. I don't watch a ton of. I follow college football. I don't watch a ton of it, but that's definitely a game I usually watch. And especially, you know, this should be a good one. So, you know, excited for another good week.
Absolutely. And Jay, your final thought.
Yeah, so listen, I'm excited for the basketball season and some games this week. I'm hoping my Sixers continue their trend of winning. Hopefully they win tonight, so I'm excited about, you know, watching the rest of the game. Just excited about just getting back and starting the new year. You know, hopefully, you know, I mean, hockey is coming there. What, next week? You said hockey coming next week? Something like that. So, I mean, you know, that's cool.
Flyers open up next Wednesday at 5:30.
Cool. High school sports is coming back, so I'm excited about that as well too. With my son playing and stuff like that, so I'm excited about watching him play. Just get up for the new year, man. Something about the new year, you get recharged a little bit. I don't know what it is, but you get a little focus. It doesn't hurt that the stimulus is coming soon.
My came.
Okay. So you know how that works. If two has come, then mine must be next. So I, any day now, you know. But I'm waiting for my little card. I get the card. Y'all didn't get the card, right? So y'all got the direct in the thing. I got the little card. So waiting for that. I'm excited about that. Definitely got some other stimulus stuff that came this morning. So I was happy about that. You know, listen, man, we're just excited about, you know, just moving forward or whatever. Hopefully, let's go Sixers. You know, hopefully, maybe, listen, Doug Peterson has his closing press conference, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow or tonight or something like that?
No, he had his press conference today. As far as the end of the season press conference is usually like Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. Yeah,
so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what happens with Carson. I want Carson out of here by February. I want him out of here.
No, absolutely.
I want him going. Well, than that, I'm good.
Absolutely. And before we finally wrap up the show tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick little weather update from our man Thunder Thoden. So we're going to go right into that. Listen up, get your weather right here.
Thunder Thoden's 10-day outlook. Here's the forecast from January 4th all the way to January 14th of 2021. So tonight, Monday night, got a low of 35 degrees. You know, we might see a couple spotty showers here and there. The rain chances go down throughout the night. Overcast then comes in for the rest. Tuesday, we got a high of 40 degrees. We got a low of 29. Intervals of clouds and snow showers. Another chance of snow right there. I mean, we could use some snow, right? Wednesday, high 43, low 30. Abundant sunshine. Thursday, high 44, low 31. And we got sun, and you guessed it, more sun. Friday, high 38, low 27, with rain or snow possible in the afternoon hours. Saturday, high 36, low 25. Monitoring a possible snowstorm, windy. You can also stay up to date on information on my Twitter at ThunderThoden. Sunday, high 41, low 32, partly cloudy. Monday, high 43, low 33. Cloudy, windy with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Tuesday, high 41, low 29. Possible snow, windy. Wednesday, high 44, low 31. Cloudy. This was Thunderdome's 10-day outlook.
All right, well, Thunder Thoden, thank you very much. And once again, you
Absolutely,
can follow
sir.
him on Twitter at Thunder Thoden. But for Let's Get It, I'm Randy Dutkin, your host, along with Jason Bryce and Marcus Bullock. You can always follow us right here on our Facebook Live and always on our Facebook page. Also, our YouTube Live account. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on that. Appreciate you guys watching. We're back next week. Follow us all week long on Facebook, and have a